Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel, where those chords gonna get you right. Channel, look though. This will be a collective message. Guys, keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present, or about to happen in the future. Take what applies and let the rest fly, you feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must quit. Okay, anyway, moving on. I've already asked my ancestors and spirit team, go ahead and return back to sender any black magic or any negative energy sent this way, and so it be. Ashe, ashe. Okay, just period. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday to all of my Gemini gang, and friends. Now let the reading begin. Coming out the gate, guys, I got vacation, pregnancy, a fire sign, and closing in on distance in reverse. Okay, somebody is traveling. Who you traveling with? Oh, I got honeymoon at the bottom of the deck. Okay, somebody's traveling with babe. Where y'all going to traveling to this summer? I'm seeing y'all traveling or something like that. Pack your bags. Be ready, okay? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready or something like that. I do see you guys traveling here. And for a group of you, I'm hearing, this is why distance came out of, I feel like for a group of you who are in a long distance relationship, okay? I feel like for you guys who have been trying to do the long distance relationship, you guys are now traveling to one another here and you're closing in on that distance, baby. I'm going to tell you right now, though. Let me tell you, baby, you going to be so excited to see your lady. I'm just saying, be careful, because I've got pregnancy coming out and fire sign. Okay, I feel like y'all is in a long distance relationship. Y'all closing in on y'all distance, whether, some of y'all are in different cities, different states, different countries, whatever. Like I said, you traveling, okay? When you guys travel and get together and do the do, be careful if you're not trying to have no baby poo-poo, because I clearly see somebody's expecting, somebody about to be pregnant. Somebody about to go visit their baby and have a baby. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yo, somebody about to have a baby. Make a baby. Okay, somebody said, I miss you so much. Yeah, you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distanced, and it's not anymore. Y'all done got, hey, you was like, I done saved up my ducats, my coins, or whatever. I'm going to see my baby or something like that. Take it as it applies, guys. You're going to be traveling soon. Now, for a group of you, you could be traveling with your partner, okay? I'm hearing some of y'all guys might be moving in together. This might be the last little leg y'all had to, battle before you guys can come together here and move in together or something like that. Yeah. I like it. I like it, y'all. Because in the past, I feel like for a group of you, I got the chaser, ascending. Some of you guys are learning and expanding at this time. You're entering in a new phase at this time. Okay. I feel like for a group of you, you used to be a chaser. You used to be a chaser, y'all. Who used to be a chaser? Okay. We don't chase around here. We attract. Some of you guys had fear of abandonment issues. When you were younger, you might have had your parents or whatever neglect you or abandon you or feel like that. So you created these codependencies, and you end up chasing people who really not showing you that they want to be there, but you're chasing them here. And I feel like for a group of you, you have ascended from and healed, right? From being a chaser here. Yeah. Instead of having codependencies and codependent on a partner here, you started to pour into yourself under a new phase of ascension here and understanding your power within yourself. I feel like for a group of you, you had to learn your self-worth here through your ascension process. Yeah. I feel like because before you used to be chasing folks and you had no business chasing, and that's why you would always find that boo-boo, because you was chasing after doo-doo. Okay, I'm just saying, poo. Yeah. You guys are preparing for this union, for you guys to finally, be in each other's arms, I'm hearing, or something like that. Yeah. You've had to learn how to master yourself here and not to chase. If somebody wants you, they're going to come after you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody wants you, you shouldn't have to chase nobody. Yeah. I got teddy bear, swords and roses here. Hold on. Somebody's interested in you, blooming romance, wanting to date. Okay. This person is going to come in here. If you're not already with this person on either a long distance type of deal here, or you guys are flying or traveling with one another on vacation, or you guys are traveling to see one another here. Yeah, I got teddy bear. They're definitely interested. Okay, so I feel like for a group of you that have been dating for a while here, you've gotten clarity and truth. You've gotten clarity and truth here of this partner and where you guys stand. Okay, I feel like for a group of you, you're gonna have this serious sit down and talk, right? Of going to the next level, and what does that look like, right? Your standards, your expectations, all of these. Like, this person is going to be open into having this type of conversation with you guys, and it's going to be healthy and great. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, this is a cute little connection here. You're going to have a lot of protection, honor. I feel like you're getting ready here in ascension process to receive this love connection, right? Somebody who's going to show interest in you, right? They're going to say, hey, I want you. I like you. And I want you. Okay, yeah. And they're going to be dead ass serious. Like, look, you ain't going to have to try to figure out. You're not going to be like, are they confused about? Like, no, they're going to tell you exactly what they want, when they want it, how they would like for this to come together for you two to make it work. Okay, this person is definitely going to be flirting with you. They're going to want to date you. They're going to want to take things to a new phase, to a higher level, you know what I mean, of commitment here. But it's only after, guys, that you guys have to heal being a chaser here. You know how you'll be scared somebody gonna leave you if you tell them no, and if it's stuff that you don't like to do, and a partner might ask you to do it or something like that, knowing that you don't like to, or something like that. It's like you'll do it just to keep that person, happy or whatever, knowing that it goes against your moral standards or goes against your compass here, your character here. Yeah, you've had to learn how to work through those fear of abandonment issues. Like, if you're gonna leave, you're gonna leave, bro. Whether I get up here and do this or not, I got to be comfortable and confident within myself here to know that I will be okay. I'm not going to chase you, because I don't chase, I attract, especially for my divine feminines. You do not chase, you attract. If you got to chase somebody, they don't want you. I don't know what else you are, but they don't want you. I'm just saying. What? I really feel like for a group of you, though, this person that's coming in is like so different here. This person is very ambitious. They're very determined. They have a lot of willpower. You're not going to have to chase this person. They're going to chase you. They're going to show you that they're interested. This is going to be a blooming romance for you guys. And I feel like for a group of you here, because you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I feel like as you guys close in on each other, if you guys are in a distance here, you guys are going to be closing in here. Or this person may be interested in go ahead and telling you, hey, I want something else different. I want something else a little bit more concrete, a little bit more like this person is going to come in and start talking to you and telling you these things of like relationship expectations, what that would look like. You know what I'm saying? What it would look like with you. You know what I mean? So I feel like with you and this person here, this is a new bae on the scene here. If you guys have been in a newer relationship, this is a newer relationship. This is not old. This is not the person that you used to have to chase after. Because that's what you used to get in relationships with people who be wanting you to chase them because they got other options, and they might have put you down at the bottom of the damn totem pole or something like that and expect you to act like everybody else that's lower vibrational, and you're not. So you've had to heal. Let me go to the shadow work and see something real quick. Yeah. I feel like for a group of you had to work on yourself and do some shadow work, baby, not to chase, not to be a chaser any longer. Okay. Yeah. Like, you be codependent on your partner's energy. If whatever they got going on, that's how you feed off. If they sad, you sad. If they have, you let them dictate here. You know what I'm saying? Your existence or your being or something like that. What shadow work have you had to do though to heal this chaser wound here? Okay, this abandonment. Longing, passion. Your deepest desires hold the seed to your potential. You have hidden desires here. Emotional release. Yep. Letting go create space for new beginnings. Yeah, you've had to purify. You've had to emotionally release here. You've had to yell out to the heavens, if you will. You've had to yell out. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all didn't have to cry it out here. Okay. Yeah, you didn't have to get out and cleanse here. Allow yourself to feel all of the emotions here that came along in this past relationship. Right? And then you release it by speaking it out into the ethers here. Letting go creates an ability for you to have new beginnings here. I have hidden desires. So after you've done this emotional release, you have your hidden desires that was actually came out before the emotional release. So it's like for a group of you have hidden desires that you're supposed to let out. Again, the way that y'all may view relationships may be very opposite or far from your last relationship. This last person here, you kind of kept hitting your desires and what you wanted in what that relationship looked like, what a union looks like, what a partnership looks like here. You held all of that in, your hidden desires, you held it in here, collective. And then you had to do the emotional release. You had to purify. This is how you, after you purified here, after you let go of all of the negative emotions that were related to this past person and to you here, start to heal that fear of abandonment. Yeah, had to let go. I feel like a lot of y'all, because y'all might hold on to things a little too much. You hold on to things a little too long. Yeah, you had to release that. In order, and once you released it with your emotions, once you release that person, then you allow the ascension process to happen here. Going into a new phase, right? Now you allow somebody new to come in here, a teddy bear, and give you clarity and choose you, swords and roses. I feel like this person gonna choose you. You're not going to question it. You're not going to be confused about it. You're not going to have to chase this person. I feel like you've had to release people, places, and things that no longer serve you, baby. Yeah, arrogance. Not seeing flaws in his growth. Know your limits to learn and improve. Humility, awareness, growth. I feel like for a group of you, some of y'all had to let go of y'all ego. Y'all had a lot of arrogance. Or some of y'all had to let go and emotionally release on this damn arrogant ass person that you was with. Okay, this person that you were with in the past, this is what was frustrating why you sit up here yelling at this person, because this person was like, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. And you telling them, well, this is how it makes me feel when you do this. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, they couldn't even grow. This person that you tried to, be with here, they were too damn arrogant. They were too egotistical. They would not listen to what you were telling them or something like that. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah. This person, they lack self-awareness, right? And I felt like because this is your ex, they wanted you to be the chaser. They're used to in that chaser dynamic here. And you were trying to explain to them, right? Or express to them how you were feeling here. And they were just too arrogant, too egotistical to even listen. Or even learn something else about themselves to be self-aware so they can approve. Yeah. You had to let this arrogant, egotistical narcissist go, baby. And you had to express how it made you feel and release them. You release this arrogant person. And for a group of you, this arrogancy live within yourself. I feel like for you, y'all didn't, spirit had to break y'all down. Okay, start all the way back from build back up here. Yeah. Which is nothing wrong with that. You must learn how to transform and transmute here. Okay. So I feel like you guys are going through a transitional period here when it comes to relationships. It's like you're learning now what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You're learning your power within yourself, your self-confidence, your self-worth. You're learning not to chase and attract here. Okay. And that's a fact here, okay? Yeah, self-compassion, look. Can't make it up, buttercup. That's what you're learning, to be a little bit more softer and more cautious with yourself here. And more, compassionate and have, don't be so hard on yourself. It's a process. And it's an experience. That's going to do it for your reading, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if this message does resonate. Until then, I'll check you guys later. Peace.